Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. A one-horse open sleigh.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Hey, welcome. Or should I say how they do it in the news? Welcome.
Welcome.
Because everybody copies. Welcome. And as you can tell, Dawn has her own miniature bell.
I got my own little mini bell. Thank you to the dress designer by Zari that we met today. So that was pretty cool.
It is, and you get to put that on your finger. I'm gonna
It
have to walk
says,
around with one.
Ring for luck.
So
Coming soon
So
to
don't
our
stop
merch store.
ringing it.
Coming soon to our merch store. I feel like
What's
Rudolph.
the matter? It doesn't fit on your fingers?
What finger you want it on? You try and ring it from your finger.
I put it on this finger.
You kind of got to hold it. Flat Friday in the house, and then you go, happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe afternoon show. The day before Christmas Eve. You getting ready?
I am, and there's all sorts of stuff that we're doing that's going to be different, including our guests and everything else today. We got segments. We're going to be playing a game today with the ladies and you and me and the crew called What Is This Gadget?
Uh-oh. We got games coming on today with Megan, our Baconator, so that's coming to you soon as well.
Well, it looks to me like maybe today is time to rip out the Christmas gift.
The Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Yes,
Wow.
I'm going to put it right in this small table. You remember
Can
this?
you imagine? Yes. We just can't move from our set here. We are so honed in
You're like in the
here.
womb.
We're like in the womb here.
And it's funny because they were making fun of me yesterday because they say I don't get up. Who the hell can get up?
Well, you've got stuff everywhere.
That's right. There is stuff everywhere, but this is, and this ain't the original box. Remember the original box? Yeah. This is a copy box, but it works the same. But this is the toy. Me and you, when we disagree, I'm gonna put it on this table, and we go into town.
Did their heads fall off?
No, they pop up. They go.
You've been wanting that for years, and you got your train set. You got some things to do before Christmas Eve, my friend over there.
Now I got this, and I'm looking at what this is. This is a Alana deal. You hear the what?
She goes, what?
Yoni will have to put this together.
Why?
Because this requires planning.
Where are you going to put it? That's what
I want to put it
requires
all
some
around the
planning.
studio, but it doesn't. There's not enough track.
You can put it around, I do not know where. We can put it around where we don't use studio space. But we got a lot of things going on. We had breakfast this morning at 2nd Street Bagels and Deli, celebrating their 1-year anniversary. See what we've going to be working on with them as we roll into the new year, and our new brunch show that will be live on WWNN Radio 95.3, 96.9 and 1470 AM, coming to you on January 3rd. We kick that off.
The 3rd and the 5th, the first week. What time?
11 a.m.
Till?
12. Well, on radio, we're 11 to 12. On our streaming platform, we'll be 11 to 1.
Or
11 to 2, but my contract allows for potty breaks.
Well, we're going to sort of try to figure out that last hour because I have another idea.
Of course you do.
As a matter of fact, at the meeting, we were talking about new ideas for the year, and I took my notes. Mm-hmm. And here are my notes.
Yeah.
And in these napkins are all the notes.
But who brought their pad of paper?
Slick. But who used it?
And Alana. Slick and Alana.
Alana didn't bring no paper. She brought the pens.
Oh, she was using Slick's pad?
Yeah.
See? She's got pens, he's got pads, and together they make a team.
And I got toilet tissue.
And you got napkins.
But look at all
and
the
a pink
notes.
pen. That's a lot of stuff.
All the notes are here, right here. Matter of fact, I got to keep this in a safe place because. No, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it in studio.
Can you imagine when that shirt goes into the washing machine?
But this was this stuff in my pockets. I don't want to talk about that. Anyway, let's move on because today's theme has a lot to do with the West Side Story movie.
Tell me.
And it has a lot to do with old school, new school, and present school. And we're gonna do a food segment, and we're gonna talk food with our friends, and we're gonna talk about the future of what we want to do with food segments. Why are you looking at me like I got 3 heads?
Because I'm waiting for you to tell me your next situation on this, because you've always got an idea. What did you normally eat on Christmas Eve growing up?
Pernil, pork, and ham.
He came for lunch, and
Come,
here's your car.
sit, siéntate. So you can eat. Leave it right there. And we have pasteles, pastelillo, we have pasteles, we have all sorts of stuff. And they brought some Spanish stuff. So why don't we roll the open and then we can introduce the guests.
Let's see. Let's see what's
Of
for lunch
course.
today.
Let's see.
And let's see. And what is for lunch today?
What the hell was that?
That's you having lunch.
Was that a snore?
Slurp.
A slurp. Oh, munching. So you slick for that sound effect.
Let's see what's for lunch today. We've got Lil and Ashley of Lelo's Cafe in the house at the Brooklyn Cafe Show saying what they've got cooking up today for lunch. Welcome back, ladies.
Thank you.
How's everything going?
So far, so good.
Getting ready for Christmas?
Talk it to your mic.
So far, so good.
Christmas tomorrow night. What's on the menu? You don't know yet.
She's spontaneous.
Really?
Yes.
On Christmas Eve, it's spontaneous?
Spontaneous every day.
Wow.
Try to do something different. Not always the same tradition. Something different.
You're having a
I
lot-
don't know yet.
What's different? Oh, why don't you do codfish? What is it called?
Bacalao?
Bacalao.
It makes
Bacalao
her
salad.
gag.
Oh,
God.
She
bacalao
can
is so
stand.
good.
She can't stand.
I was going to bring bacalao, but of course, she couldn't handle that
She
in the
can't handle
car.
the smell.
So what is that? Maybe she's
Codfish.
pregnant.
Never.
wish.
I mean, I wish, but no, I've never been able to. Oh, I can't. It's codfish.
Israel, you like bacalao?
But Israel likes everything. Pulpo, you like pulpo? You like pulpo too, right? Octopus? See? Everybody loves it. You like octopus?
No.
You like mussels? Shrimp?
Yes.
Shrimp. Ding, ding,
Yes.
ding, ding.
Ding,
We
ding,
hit
ding.
one.
I love ceviche, so
Ceviche.
Well, in the Italian tradition, right, you have 5 fish on
7.
Christmas, 7 fish on Christmas.
I think it's 7 or 6. Or I lost after 3. I don't know.
But Hispanic, you have fish, or that's more of an
We
Italian
have
thing?
everything. We take all culturas and we put them into one. Just roll it out. You see, the Latinos need the biggest table. Because we do a little giant Chinese, we do a little Italian, we do a little Spanish, and then we mix it all together.
West Side
And
Story
You
style.
got West Side Story.
All the cultures together?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? I mean,
Yes,
we love
do.
everything.
We take everything out, whatever we have. Not one specific dish. We have all kinds of meats. Whatever is there, potato salad. We were always making potato
Do you
salad.
put apples in your potato salad?
Sometimes. It depends.
Really?
I remember my
Old
mother
school, baby.
is old school. Yeah.
Apples?
Apples.
Mayonnaise?
And eggs,
Mayonnaise, eggs, and apples.
Yeah.
sometimes
Mommy is
people have
like
put
that.
cranberries in it too. But
That sounds
And
good.
ham, and little pieces of ham.
Uh-huh.
really good.
Remember?
You're
Wow,
Spam?
you cook like my mother. Yeah, but I haven't seen that kind of potato salad in about 30 years.
We were gonna bring it yesterday. Remember you said last night, Mom, and I'm like, I don't have time, but we'll do this quick.
Next time I'll cook the potatoes.
Okay.
And I'll bring you the potatoes you can mash. You can
Wow.
mess them up. Mess them up.
We've been waiting for them to come for a while. You guys have been busy at work and school, and finally now you've got some time off to join us on the set, which is exciting.
Thank you
Yeah,
for having
thank
us
you
here.
for having us.
It is always our pleasure to have you. What did you bring for lunch? Let's see what's for lunch today.
Your turn.
Okay, we have the white rice, and we have chicken stew with potatoes, carrots, onions,
Pollo
peppers.
guisao
Pollo guisao, I would
and
say.
yuca,
And yuca with
garlic.
garlic and onions
Now,
and
And-
olive oil.
It's your favorite,
and
right?
coquito.
And
Now, I got to
coquito.
tell you, el pollo guisao is my specialty.
Really?
My kids used to ask me for the white rice with the pollo guisao every Friday. Freddie and Gio says, Dad, can you make it? Can you make it? So that was my Friday go-to. The other thing that she has there, a lot of Americans love
Yuca?
yuca. Americans love, I used to grow that, so I got tired of that.
It's like a potato?
We grow it in our farm in
Yeah.
DR. We grow it.
So when you grow it, eating it is, I like yautía,
You
but I
do?
can't find it here.
What
It's
is
very
it?
difficult to find the yautía. Yeah, I know if you go to Orlando, there's more Hispanic, more Puerto Rican cultures in
If you go to Orlando
supermarkets,
at
you find
Kissimmee
it.
Produce, you find everything.
More
there.
than Miami?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely.
Oh,
Definitely.
yautía, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
If I ever have a wedding again,
What is
it'll
it?
be a yautía party.
We'll
It's
get it.
long.
Is
We'll
it a
get it.
vegetable?
It's
I
delicious.
personally, my mother used to give us that a lot when we were growing up with bacalao, with the codfish, yautía and all that, and I'm over it.
That's right, because you've had it so much.
I had it so
See,
much.
I was deprived.
What's it taste like? Is it like
It's
zucchini?
delicious. They put butter in it. I like to try it with butterfry.
What is it though?
It's like over there, like the
Like a
yuca, but it's a
potato?
different.
It's
It's a
like a yuca,
different.
But it's different.
It's like breadfruit, panas. Yeah, panas.
Panas,
Israel, what's it
yeah.
like?
I'm gonna look it up.
It's like a potato, but the taste is different.
Okay. More
Yeah.
starch and carbs. Why don't we have things like that here?
That was hard to
Yeah,
grow.
it looks like a potato.
You know, there's that grocery store right on Hillsborough and Military called Latinos.
Yeah, but I don't know if they have yautía. We can go ask.
Bazar. Bazar on Hillsborough.
They have
Yes.
it? Yautía?
It's a Dominican.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Now they call it
Now I know what I want for
You want
Christmas.
to take it there one day?
Oh,
Field trip with
definitely.
Israel.
I think I'll go down there and buy some yautía for Christmas. Bring that over. Hit them in the eyes with the Latino dish. They're going to all say, what is this? This is magic. Because I'm going to tell you, it's magical. Now, panas, which is breadfruit, my mother used to make lasagna out of pana pieces, not pasta. And I'm going to tell you, she sold it at her restaurant in Humacao. They came from all
I
over.
can't believe your mom had a restaurant.
I can't believe it either. They came from Arecibo for this dish. It was
You
unbelievable.
ladies need a restaurant. I was thinking about you. I met someone at a party, and they have a Puerto Rican food truck.
Nice.
So I was thinking of you ladies, because then you could go anywhere to
You
a
didn't tell
park.
me that.
Yeah, we're working on, yeah.
You didn't tell me that. How come I don't hear these things?
Remember, I was just digging through my purse? I had to find their card. But they've got a Puerto Rican food truck, and they go to different parks on different weekends.
Oh, that's nice.
So I was thinking of you guys, like it's all inclusive, all in one. You
That's
could
a
have a
great
little bit of
idea.
I mean,
everything.
that's the idea. Instead of having like a restaurant where you're just there all day, have a food truck where you can go to different places where people will actually look forward to going to different places.
And you're going to the market still?
Yeah,
But that's a career change, honey, because you're going to have to be on that truck.
I know.
That truck don't drive itself.
I know.
I'm looking forward. I'll drive it.
Israel, can you get a food truck?
You heard what she said, Slate?
You have access to a truck?
Not really, but they are expensive.
They're very expensive.
I got to buy an old one. That I have to
Yeah.
rebuild it.
It's better to buy a new one
Is it?
because of the regulations.
Yeah.
The food regulations,
Oh,
food
I forgot
safety
about that.
regulations.
That's
Remember,
correct.
we had a lady who had a pastry truck here, remember?
Yep.
They had a baby. Wonder what they're doing with their truck.
And we can call and find out.
Interesting.
A lot of people to follow and do. We got a lot of things to
Yeah.
do, a lot of phone calls to follow up on.
We'd
lot of
love
things
to
to
get
do.
one. We've been searching for a food
Yeah.
truck, but they're very expensive. They're,
Yeah, I know.
they're-
It's like a mortgage.
oh yeah.
And
A lot
permits
of
and
permits,
regulations,
Yeah.
especially now. Things to do.
Puerto Rican meat.
Zone, and we cannot park it just anywhere.
All right.
Can we build a food truck in front of this place?
Of course we can. Of course.
Why no can no?
Because of regulation of Boca code enforcement.
They don't let me put a
Don't let
food
you
truck?
put a carrito de piragua nowhere.
No.
No piragua.
Carrito
Slick,
de
no.
piragua.
But
no
I hear,
piragua.
I hear the roach mobile across the street to the workers. Roo, roo, roo. And they come out running to buy a 12-day hot
They come
dog.
from different towns, different counties.
Oh, so you could,
Yeah. Boca,
And then they
don't
leave?
forget, if you get one of those ladies that bothers them, it's like the rooster. If you live in a neighborhood that you have a rooster, you might like it, but somebody, that's not.
yeah, people don't like the noise.
No, people don't like the noise.
As a matter of fact, Dawn wanted me to get her a rooster for Christmas. I think I'm going to do that.
We're going to get you a whoopee cushion.
No, I'm going to get you a rooster. You don't know what it is to have a rooster.
No.
You don't know.
Did you have
She
a
don't
rooster?
know.
Yeah.
Me? I had a chicken coop. I used to raise chickens. And I used to tell my father, says, Dad, I can't do this, Dad. He says, why? 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, they start, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. What
Let
the
me
hell
tell
is
you,
that?
on our farm in Dominican Republic, it's a family farm. Like, we all go there for relaxation. There was one night that everyone was joking and laughing, but it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was, all right, let's go to sleep. We're done from our individual rooms. All of a sudden, the roosters
Oh, a third
at that
glass of
time.
wine.
And we're like, you're kidding me. And then it started raining, and we're like, oh my God. But at that time of the morning, they're like, no, time to get out. Let's go. Let's go. The roosters were like
You had to feed 'em.
fire at that time.
Wow.
You got to have
They were up
chickens.
in the tree.
We need to
Yeah, they were
verbalize
in
them.
the
We
tree.
need to have them
They
sleep
went
through the
up in
night.
tree.
Train the roosters to sleep.
That's
This is coming from
The
the
Jewish girl.
the Jewish girl who had people come to her house, and she thought she was getting mugged. And there were 30 kids there singing Christmas
No, I
carols.
knew I was getting mugged. I had never, in all my
La
years,
parranda.
my whole life, I've never seen kids Christmas carol in a neighborhood before. It was so nice. They came Sunday night. They rang everybody's doorbell, and they sang Christmas carols.
Have you been to the Bronx?
I've never been to the Bronx, no. So I didn't know what to do. I felt like Halloween, I know I give candy, and I'm thinking, what would Freddie do? What am I supposed to do with all these kids singing at my door? It was a whole new experience. It was
And
amazing.
she says, she was in the corner, what do I do? I says, you gotta
What do I
feed
do
them.
with these kids?
I says, do you have spaghetti? Make them some spaghetti. Do something. You gotta give them something to drink, something. And you didn't know what to
Because
do.
they cook arroz dulce. And,
Oh.
and they fold it.
Oh.
And that's why the tradition of the coquito, they treat the people with the coquito when they, as they come and they sing all those Christmas songs.
Arroz con coco. Do you make
Arroz con
that?
coco, those things.
You made
Coconut
it once.
rice?
I made it once. It came out pretty good for being the first time.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see, that's another
But she
postre.
put it with gandules. It was really good.
No, raisins, no gandule. Arroz con gandule, no. Arroz con coco.
Arroz dulce.
And it has raisins in it.
Yeah, you have
then
Oh,
you put
that's
a little
different.
cinnamon.
Arroz con leche.
Arroz con leche. And you
Yeah.
put a
Arroz con
little
leche,
cinnamon
yeah.
on top. I'm going to tell
It
you
is delicious,
something.
and then you put cinnamon on it.
And you give me that dish, I walk down Atlantic, I sell all of it. Trust you me. Because once you get, this is like that Jewish crack thing you were eating. What is that?
That's Christmas crack.
Christmas crack.
Yeah. And don't forget the turrón.
Oh my God, that
The
is so
turrón comes from
delicious.
Spain.
What's turrón?
Turrón is almond.
Come on, Freddie.
No, I know I've eaten it, but what is it? Turrón.
It's almond.
It's like a brittle.
Like an almond
Oh,
butter?
almond and butter.
No, almond brittle?
It's in a block,
Yes.
but they put almond and cashews, and it looks like a wafer cookie, but it's a hard wafer cookie.
Delicious.
I've had it.
I'm gonna get you one.
It's funny you do that. It's funny. Yesterday I went to the kosher market, and here we are talking about the Puerto Rican delicacies. You gotta love cultures.
You gotta mix cultures. You see, in your Jewish thing, it's either greasy or salty.
Now my mother says to me, "I need you to go get me sauce." Okay, Mom, what kind of sauce? She says, "You need to go to the kosher market and get me their sauce." What's the name of it? Sauce. So I walked into this kosher market yesterday. Now it's tremendous. It's right on Palmetto and Powerline, right? You've seen it, the Grove. Tremendous. So I walk over to the sushi bar. My mother likes your sauce. Do you know what I'm talking about? He said, "Oh yes, we have two kinds."
It's called the sauce?
The sauce. He said, "We've got the sweet sauce, and then we've got the spicy mayo sauce. I bought one of each." But I guess people talk like my mom. The sauce.
That's how you buy it. We
Just
go
knew it was
Goya.
the sauce.
Goya. We want Goya A, B, C. It depends on what you want.
It was called just the
Right?
sauce. That was it.
And if it's not Goya, is Belda?
Iberia.
Iberia. Those are the two. After that, everything is chance what you want.
La fe, but you gotta be careful because some are better than others.
True that?
Yeah.
Now the mini salchichas.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Vienna sausages?
You put it in the red rice? And
I do
arroz con
arroz
gandules?
con salchicha.
Arroz con
And
salchicha.
yellow
Now
rice.
some beans
Oh man,
on the
this is
side.
West Side
And
Story all over again.
plantains.
Well, we've got Lelo's Cafe with us, and yes, they will cater your next event. So we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, we're
Is
going
that
to
the right
find out.
number?
954-806 and 9551.
That's me.
What are you guys fighting about food?
We're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, let's see why the crew is fighting about food. You ready for some lunch? Lunchtime at the cafe with Lelo's Cafe. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Starting your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee. The official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Welcome to Mini Donut World, where the donuts are hot, fresh, and delicious, made to order and customizable by you. Gourmet specialty flavors such as apple pie, French toast, campfire, and strawberry cheesecake are always popular. Looking to tailor your appetite? Build your own mini donut. Choose from over 18 flavored donut bases, add on your icing flavor, and choose from over 15 toppings and drizzles. While kids enjoy our design your own kits to take home, our 21 and over customers love our alcohol-infused donuts. Come visit Mini Donut World at 8763 Sterling Road in Cooper City. Have questions or want to place an order? Give us a call at 954-369-2301. We know you will love each bite of our deliciously distinctive mini donuts.
2020 has been a year like no other. 2020 The Game is an exhilarating board game where players struggle to collect 270 electoral votes and win the White House. All while navigating through the challenges of a global pandemic, an international toilet paper shortage, the invasion of murder hornets, state of emergency lockdowns, and civil unrest, just to name a few. Roll the dice and see what fate awaits you. Purchase yours today. Available at 2020-thegame.com, Palm Beach Outlets, Amazon, and Walmart.com.
Amy Reshevsky can help you choose the right piece that will add some magic to your space. Amy Reshevsky can help you choose the right piece that will add some magic to your space. Amy Reshevsky has a wide range of art, from abstracts to mosaic tapestries, and she paints on different surfaces, such as reverse painting on glass, tables, wall hangings, and sculptures. Her work can be ordered online at amyreshevsky.com, or you can come in and see it in real time at the Brooklyn Cafe Art Gallery. She also does commission work, so if you have an idea in mind, she can make it a reality. She invites you to reach out to her at Facebook or at email at amyreshevsky@gmail.com. That's amyreshevsky@gmail.com. Have an artful day.
Watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we are back in the Brooklyn Cafe Show on this Thursday before Christmas Eve. Are you ready for Christmas?
It's Christmas ready for me.
I don't know, is it?
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to change it up this year.
You
I'm
should.
not going to be traditional Christmas. I'm going to do wacky stuff. Wackiness. I'm not going to do anything traditional. Because you can't go anywhere. Or if you go somewhere, you can't talk to nobody. And if you go somewhere you don't talk to nobody, then why go?
I know. This segment of the show brought to you by Coffee News.
Coffee News. And we got our first phone call.
I did. I got a phone call today. Someone saw my card in the Coffee News, and they've got a new platform that they are working to bring awareness to drinking and driving. So I'm going to be giving them a call back.
Is that what they did? Drinking and driving? Very
Yeah,
cool.
they've put a foundation together to raise money to bring more awareness to drunk driving.
Very, very cool. Do you know who it is?
No, I need to call them back
Excellent.
and find out. So what are you doing for Christmas?
Me? Eating, drinking, sleeping. In that order.
As we talk about our merch store, we talk about hats, shirts, mugs, and new keychains now, because this is, don't you love when you put something out in the universe and here it comes? We were talking about it this morning, and then Freddie was walking down the sidewalk saying something, and this woman comes out saying, "That's not true." We walk into her store, and there was this little bell that says "Ring for Luck." So we're going to be talking about that.
And she'll be here next week.
She'll be joining us next week. So what's happening in Coffee News? We're waiting for our next edition.
Yes, and also we have to call Ken Devo because for the new year, and I want Israel to be part of this, for the new year, our last show, we want to do a masquerade party. You know? And I don't know if it's
That's for
going
one
to be...
person?
No, that's the heat up.
Oh, I was going to say.
I don't
Even
know.
Freddie couldn't eat all that.
Oh, yeah. Don't
John
put
eats
that
like a
by-
pigeon.
I'm like, even Freddie couldn't eat that amount of food.
You'll be surprised. But I would like to do a masquerade party for the last show. So we got to call King Divo because he's able to hook us up.
All right, let's put it together.
It's cold, right?
Yeah, Christmas is totally changing this year. My daughter wants to go see Spider-Man. I thought of Alana, and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can go to a movie theater. But I'm thinking if we go to Movies of Delray, it was very safe, it was very open and airy, that might be a nice
What
compromise.
if we do another, I don't know, another venue then for the Spider-Man movie?
So I thought that might be a nice compromise to go, you know, because on Christmas, what happens? All the Jewish people go out to the movies. Chinese
What
food
is it
and
with you
movies.
guys in Chinese food?
I'm telling you, Chinese food and the movies on Christmas when
For
you're
Christmas
Jewish.
Day, if you're Jewish, that's where you go. Chinatown.
Yes,
Why?
because it's the only thing that's open.
So you eat Chinese conveniently instead of making a dish?
Yes.
Every Puerto Rican is like cooking and turning the spigot and all sweaty.
Nope.
and-
We only go. You order in Chinese because it's the only thing that's open, except in Japanese now as well because different holidays. So that's the difference.
I mean, she's right. Like, there's always Chinese.
Right. It's not because
There's always a
anything other
Chinese
than-
place open.
It's
always.
the only thing that's open. That's why.
You know, it's funny when you go to the Bronx Chinese. It looks like a prison.
It does.
It looks like a prison.
But
There are
it's so
gates
good.
everywhere, but the food that comes out of these Chinamen, I'm afraid to go into the kitchen. I'm gonna be very honest, because it looks like Alcatraz back there. But the food that comes out, there is no cats left in New York City. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Well, I'm looking forward to doing some segments. We're going to contact some people in New York. I'm looking for someone in Israel because I want to do a live segment from Israel tomorrow for Christmas Eve. I think that would be pretty cool.
From Israel.
Yes. Bethlehem specifically. If not, I'll go Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, anything. I just want to see what it's like. It was snowing in Egypt, so don't you want to know what it's like in Israel right now?
You're not gonna believe this, but I have a contact in Israel.
Do you?
Yes, it's a doctor. Maybe his wife will come on and tell us what's going on.
You know, to see like, because they've shut their borders down. So
But you must have connections in Israel.
So all the Flat Freddy, all the tourism and everything, Israel has shut their borders down to anyone flying in for the next 2 weeks. So the tourism is down. All the pilgrimages to Bethlehem, no, people aren't there.
They're shutting everything down, little by little, because the virus, the new one, is just so contagious.
Yep.
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
And
wash
did you
your
say
hands.
wash your hands?
Yep.
All right, so Hida, are we ready for lunch?
Almost.
What's the next vendor fair you guys are going to be at? How do people find you? What kind of food do you cook? Let's really highlight Lelo's Cafe.
What food do you cook?
Mostly everything. It depends. Mostly everything. It depends what people like to eat. I try to cook what people want me to cook for them.
For my anniversary, they did Spanish food. Obviously there was Spanish food. There was Italian food. There was Mexican food. There was everything. So
We had
And
a
your
variety.
empanadas. We were talking about your empanadas,
we had those too.
which are amazing, and they're so easy. To me, empanadas are like the perfect friendly food because you can pick them up and eat them. You don't need
It's
forks,
like
you
a
don't need
comfort
knives.
food.
Comfort food?
Yeah.
Everything is like rolled up in one.
Right.
I used to have a thing if I could put it in a cup that was like my food. I kind of feel like if you could put it in an empanada, you can pick it up and go. Remember the
go.
Hot Pockets growing up?
Yes, I
Yes.
love them.
Right? That's what you would take. We were always
if you put
running.
it in a cup.
Like
Yes, but or you put it in a pocket.
Oh,
So
a
like a
freaking
hot
bird?
pocket, that's like an empanada.
If it fits on the table, I can eat it.
Yeah, but you eat differently than I do. But that's why I love empanadas. You could put anything in it.
Yeah.
You could even do a dessert empanada, right?
I've done it with guava and cream cheese.
I'm thinking
Fried it.
Nutella,
oh yeah.
Done that one too.
right? A guava cream cheese empanada.
The guava I eat is with white cheese.
Yes.
Cos cacarito. That's
Yes.
it. There ain't nothing more on the planet. you
Matter
have to
putting
eat.
it though in an empanada to go.
Oh, they have. You can put it in
Oh, you can do
empanada.
anything in
Yeah,
empanada.
right? How cool would that be?
An empanada is
And
like
fry
a giant
them.
Ritz. Everything sits on an empanada.
Have you seen the new West Side Story?
No. I actually found tickets to go tonight, so we're probably gonna go
Yeah,
tonight.
I want to go see it. We're
You gotta go
supposed
see it. It
I
gives me a
want to.
whole new understanding of Freddie.
Okay.
On things that he says that you don't mean anything harmful by it. That's just how you talk.
So
the
you
El
thought-
Stupido got me.
El stupido.
Yes.
It's
because
so
that's what
stupidness
you.
in English.
That is what you say all
that's
the time.
out of love.
And I say to him, "You can't say that about people." And he goes, "Well, why?" And they're in the movie.
But that's out of love.
It's like a term of endearment,
It
It
is.
is. It is.
right?
It is.
Just when it doesn't translate quite the same.
It
In
depends
English.
how you say it.
Depends
It
on your
depends how
delivery.
you say it.
How you say it. So when I see slick, I go, se zángano. You don't know what that is? What?
Rita Moreno.
She was in the movie. Did you see
Yes.
it? She looks amazing. What is she, like 90 something?
Is she?
89, I think.
89?
She's got a cameo appearance in the movie. She is unbelievable.
No, she has more than a cameo. She has a role.
Yeah, she has a big role.
She has a big role in the movie.
So she's the only one that's in both movies. All right, we're going to go back to coffee news.
Yes.
Oh, lunchtime.
You know, this sounds like a porn music from the 70s. It does. I
You
swear
got
to
Leslie.
God.
All right, what do we got cooking there?
She's ignoring me.
Me? Yeah.
There's
I'm
nothing
ignoring
wrong with
you.
that. There's nothing wrong with that. Midnight Blue, Channel 77 in Manhattan was a big deal in the day.
What do you got cooking over in the coffee news?
You're ignoring me.
Not at all.
Do you want to call? Because they have here. Oh, look, they put the phone number. Remember, they had Dunkin' Donuts that they wanted us to honor, and we couldn't do it because there was no phone number.
Yes.
So we could call them.
Hi, Charlotte. She says, happy holidays, friends. It's a Florida Sunshine Beach weekend.
Yeah, it's 59 degrees.
Charlotte, we need you to come visit us and see what's going on. We are probably one of the coldest places in the United States.
Everybody else
this
is
weekend.
86.
They're saying it's going to be like cookouts everywhere else, 80s and 70s, except here
And
it's
then we
cold,
have Florida. That's like, let's participate in winter.
right? It's kind of nice, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Do you remember before the pandemic hit, they were going to build a winter wonderland in Miami?
They built one in Tampa.
In Tampa, but in Miami they were going to build it so you could ski.
Yeah, they built one in Tampa. I just saw it the other day.
Really?
Unbelievable.
I saw it on Instagram the other day, and it's full-blown snow and skiing and ice skating.
In Tampa?
I think it's in Tampa, if I'm not mistaken.
We
It's
have
up
to
there.
find that.
We got to
go.
call our
We gotta go.
executive producer and see what
And,
he's
and
got
it's
to do.
funny because there's a restaurant in Miami. It's called the Igloo or the Ice Box, and you have to wear a fur coat. They give you a coat to wear. I'm sure they shut
The
that
ice
down.
bar.
That's the one. I got to do their grand opening in the day. My equipment froze. So everything had to be put outside because the encoder wouldn't work inside the
gosh.
igloo. It was so freaking cold in there. It was unbelievable. But what a concept. Ice
Yeah.
in Florida. It's like when they introduced the Florida Panthers, right? And the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hockey in Florida? And then they're one of the better teams.
It's tremendous in Florida, I know.
Unbelievable. The BBT came to mind yesterday. I wanted to contact them for the end of this year. Maybe we go back to the BBT and do some fundraising
Okay.
if we're open, if they haven't shut us down.
We're not shutting down. We're going to see. We've got games coming up today. I've got,
Oh, I got a game.
I had my papers. Did
I
you
have a
take
game.
my papers?
No, I got my
Oh,
napkin.
they fell down here on the floor.
What kind of games you got?
We've got.
You got mail.
Oh.
You got mail.
Oh.
I swear to God, what is wrong with
You've
this
got
guy?
mail, Freddie.
Yo, bro, you're a little bent. You're a little bent. All right, what's in? It's what? There ain't no mail in here. But I do have. Now,
Oh,
you know what this is?
Nathan sausage?
Looks like a hot dog, don't it?
Right.
These are socks.
Oh,
Oh, cute.
These are
nice.
socks. Taps gave me this. Alana gave me this. And I'm going to hang this over the door for the new mistletoe. You remember mistletoe in the day? You put mistletoe and you gave somebody a hug or a kiss or whatever, Christmas cheer. So we're going to have the new world order because nothing's ever going to be the same. So I'm thinking something funny, something cute. And nobody will ever know what this is. I bet you everybody touches it and tries to figure out what it is.
Looks like a hot dog.
It does. And it has mustard and ketchup socks. These are socks. You know, eventually I'm going to have to wear these, right?
Oh, you've got your regular socks on today.
No, I have more, but I have to wash. You know, I gotta save my socks.
All he wanted for Christmas was socks. So he says, nobody listens to me. All I want for Christmas is socks. Why doesn't anyone get me what I asked for?
So they gave me 7 years worth of socks.
Everyone gave
my
him
God.
socks for Christmas last week.
So my whole closet now, I hang my socks on hangers.
You
because I
hang
got
your
so many.
socks?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Well, how are you gonna find them?
In a drawer?
No, gotta hang them. Nicey nice, like that. Yeah, see.
You hang your socks.
Yeah.
Please take a picture and bring your closet in.
No, I will not.
That's a new one to me. I put them in a drawer.
All right, are you ready for lunch before we have our Baconator join and we have some games?
Yes, we do the Baconator, and then I have a game for the end of the show. So let's do this. This doesn't sound like a flash dance too.
You ladies do
El
catering
gráfico.
as well.
Don't ignore me. I'm talking to you. El gráfico.
What would you like to eat? A little bit of everything?
Of course.
Now, how did you used to make it?
I used to eat it fast. Because in my house, if you didn't eat fast, somebody else ate your food.
You gotta go. You gotta eat. All right.
Right?
So you've got
Israel,
rice,
right?
you've got yuca, and you've got your chicken
Chicken.
stew.
1, 2, 3 on the plate, and they all marry one another because they all have to talk.
They'll touch
They
you.
give juice to one another.
You let the
Mix
food
it all
touch?
up.
That's right.
You
All
don't
right.
let your food touch?
Of course.
Her?
Oh,
No, she
okay.
doesn't.
Absolutely. You saw me eating eggs with my
Now
fingers
she
today.
does. Now she does.
You know, we're out for breakfast today, and I like to people watch. I like to observe.
You're sick.
I love to watch people.
How come I can't have that thing on the bottom of the screen that
Why?
we're not responsible?
There's nothing wrong
People
with
watching.
I like to watch people, and I look at genetics, and I think like what their parents look like, for them to look like this, and everyone's
Who
in
does that?
sweats, and everyone's like Christmas ready, weekend wear, and I think we just look like we're going to work until I actually look at what I look like, and I guess I don't look like everybody else on weekend wear
Not what we were.
as we walk around town.
Not what we were.
But it's so nice to see some friends that are busy, and business is thriving
You're
in a
quick.
bagel place.
Well, you can switch on a dime.
But I love
From first to fourth gear.
Zoom. I spoke to someone yesterday. She says, it looks like you have a lot of fun at work. I'm like, aren't you supposed to have fun at work?
We're having a meeting, Israel. We're talking about what we're going to do next year and everything. And this one's watching. Oh, look at this lady's dress. Oh, look at this. Look at the dog. Look at this. And I'm like, really? Okay, I guess the meeting's over.
I heard the whole meeting.
So you would like the commercial breaks? What was that?
You just never know where ideas come from. But don't you find genetics fascinating? When you look at people, don't you think, what did your parents look like? Where did you come
No.
from?
Who does that?
Like why their hair is that way? Nothing.
No.
Really?
I look at people walking. Sometimes they're funny because they try to answer the phone, have their kids, and have a bag at the airport. And it doesn't quite work out. The kid ends up being the bag, and the bag is here in the ear, and the phone is, that I laugh at. But genetics? No. Who does that?
I do. Israel, what are you doing for Christmas?
Microphone.
For Christmas, I don't do too much anyway, but the 28th, Jacob has a party at the hotel. and
He sent
invite
us a text about that. You won't be here the 28th to go to
Right.
Jacob's party.
So,
What's he doing? What's the party about?
and tomorrow, over the hotel, he bring his folks, his sister, his closest friends, and they celebrated at the lobby at the hotel.
Ah,
We were there last year, I think.
I remember.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's lovely, the Boca Plaza Hotel, which is very nice. So he's having an event. He invited us on the 28th as well.
I got a wedding to go to, I believe. Is that the day I'm going?
Yes.
All right.
A whole lot of stuff. All right, we're going to take a commercial break, serve up some lunch, and when we come back, we've got Megan Bendtzen joining us, the Baconator in the house. How do you have fun, and how do you build corporate coming together and team building in a fun way? So we've got some games. I've got my props. Just be prepared, I can tell you, for some game and fun time.
You got a lot of stuff here.
We got a lot of stuff.
That's
All right.
part of the game?
Not the match, but everything else. All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Looking for a place to get your ice cream fix? Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Cafe. Hope to see you soon, and remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits. A world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
Watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back, and this is
And we're back. This lunch from Lelo's Cafe is absolutely delicious. What kind of rice is this? Oh my gosh, this is not like minute rice in a bag.
Minute rice in a bag.
Don't you make rice in a bag? You just get the bags with the holes in it, put in boiling water?
No, make jasmine rice. Wow.
I need classes, yes, you're right. I need classes, I need your Chinese box, I need all of these incredible things. This food is delicious.
Thank you.
If you need catering for your next event, for school, just for fun, a small family gathering, because I know holidays are smaller this year, you really need to contact them, because even just for dinner, this is unbelievable. And this yuca is really good.
I told you, yuca is delicious, and with bacalao.
I'm not sure if I could do it. I have to trust Ashley maybe on that one.
She just doesn't like the smell of it, but it's good. It smells fishy.
I don't like the smell. I don't like the taste. I just don't like it.
It's like the whole consistency of it.
That is
Yeah,
so
no.
delicious.
It's unbelievable.
This is so delicious. Oh my gosh.
I can't believe that you found something you like.
I like a lot of food, I just don't like cooking it. Is that bad? But this is incredible. All right, you ready to have some fun?
Chuck, my condolences.
We've got Megan Bendtzen. I can never pronounce her last name. Megan left the corporate America world. We had her join us last year, and through this whole pandemic, she is so much fun. She's now redefined her niche. She's repurposed her purpose to add fun to corporate meetings, regular meetings, more employee productivity, and more client buy-in. So doing that with all fun, I said, I'm all in.
All in.
Want to see how we do it?
Let's see how we do it.
All right, we got plates, we got Sharpies, and we got paper, and we're going to see where Megan is. You know, where in the world is Megan? She has moved, I think, 3 times since we've seen her last.
Where are you now, Megan?
You guys, it is so great to see you.
No.
Merry Christmas. Let's turn her up. I love your whole setup there.
Thank you. I decided to get a little Christmassy, you know, in the spirit.
So tell me, I've been
The
trying to
wire.
follow you,
The wire.
and you moved, and I saw you in your U-Haul moving, and then I saw you in this big, beautiful house, and then I saw a post that you moved again, and now your mom is moving, and your brother's moving, and you moving everyone to Ohio?
Boise, Idaho.
Oh, Idaho.
Yes. Yes. We left California last year, or earlier this year, and we were renting for a short time, and then we finally found a house, and it all happened sort of by accident, and now my mom and my brother are going to be joining us out here, so next week I'm going to go help them pack up their house.
What made you move from California to Idaho?
Oh, we have been wanting a bigger house. For both my husband and I work from home, and we just need more space. And you know, real estate in California is very expensive. So we wanted to stay in the West. We love the weather, we love the people, we love the nature, and it's a great city. Great city.
So what are you doing now? Because you are so much fun. Now, Freddie, you remember who she is?
Yeah.
What are you doing now? Because you always have so much fun. I've seen you post, and I got your newsletter, which I love that you keep people abreast of what's going on with your newsletter, of having games and fun when you go to events now, right? People stand around, they talk, and you're like, oh, now what do we do? You have meetings in your studio, and then my brain digresses, and I start looking at people going, oh, why is their hair like this? It's like, we can now have fun and games at our meetings,
Which is safer.
which is a whole lot safer. So what have you got going on? Why the fun specialist? Tell me how that all evolved.
Well, because, I mean, I was in corporate America for many years and realized after, you know, putting on countless dinner meetings and events and attending meetings, how checked out and how people just can tune out or stressed out, overwhelmed, and how much more engaged people will be if it's fun and if it's you know, participation goes up, motivation, focus. Games just bring an element of fun and laughter that I think is often overlooked or taken for granted. And so I developed, I mean, for years, I've been doing this really for about 20 years, incorporating fun and games into meetings and events. And so it's the same stuff I was doing before when I visited you guys last year under Like Bacon. It's just bringing the sizzle with fun and games.
And I love it even better than what you were doing last year, because right now everyone just needs to have some fun.
Yes. There is so much tension out there still. And, you know, whether it's a corporate gathering or a family gathering, games have a way of bringing people together and, you know, just creating some lighthearted, fun competition, something to focus on other than, you know, debating about the latest hot topic or having, you know, just an awkward, sometimes corporate parties can be just awkward. So games provide something for people to do, and laughter. And there are so many benefits to laughter. And this is what I'm so excited to learn about all of the benefits that fun and games and laughter have, because this is really like my wheelhouse and my forte. And to know all of the not only physical and mental benefits that people can gain from laughing more.
And it's
is
not just
it's
fun because
awesome.
you got nothing better to do. There's really scientific proof about laughter and what that does, and mood elevation and serotonin and everything you have here.
Oh, there are so many studies about laughter. It has been proven to have the same effect as antidepressants. It will relieve pain. It will relieve stress. It actually can reduce the stress hormone cortisol by 23%. That is huge. It can relax your muscles. After a good round of laughter for up to 45 minutes, you have relaxed muscles. It will lower your blood pressure and protect your heart. It I'm not hearing you. I need to turn up.
No, we understand that. We're good.
You're good.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll keep going. Yeah, so it will reduce tension. You know, when emotions run high, it can release mood-enhancing chemicals, like you mentioned, the serotonin, dopamine. And also, when you laugh, it allows you to acknowledge your mistakes without becoming so angry or defensive. And so there's just so many benefits to incorporating laughter.
And adding in the corporate and workplace. And I even think just now that holidays are going to be a little bit smaller again, you're sitting around with your immediate family and you're thinking, all right, here we go again. We're going to talk about what? The news. But you can play a game, and just with things around your house you've given me to do.
Yes, yes. There are some. So here's a few really easy things you can incorporate into your holiday gathering. I do this game called Guess What's in the Stockings, and so you can take random items around the house and put them in, the stockings, and people have to feel from the outside and try and guess what it is. That's fun and easy. There's a game called Him Hum, and this is where you write Christmas carols on little pieces of paper, and you have sets of two. So you have two copies of Jingle Bells, two copies of, Silent Night. So you have a bunch of different Christmas carols. However many people you have, so you have 10 people, you've got 5 Christmas carols. Everybody draws a slip of paper, and then when you say go, you don't share your Christmas carol. And when you say go, everyone has to hum their song and find their partner at the same time. It's kind of hilarious.
That is fun.
Another fun
That's how
one
mine
is called
works.
Cookie Face. This is like you take a cookie and you put it on your forehead, and then you have to work it down your face into your mouth without using your hands. And so you can imagine the hilarity and the funny faces and acrobatics happening as people are trying to work this cookie down.
So hold on a second.
Remember, Lana wanted to do that with us. I ate all the cookies.
Yes, I remember that. How do you stick the cookie on your face?
You just leave it
Well,
there.
you have to kind of lean back, in your chair. And so it balances on your forehead, and then you just try to contort your face to work the cookie. I'd love to see you do it, Freddie. I'm just saying.
Does
I
the
wish we
federal
had-
government know about you?
The point is to laugh. But here, I've got a few easy games I can play with you guys right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so first one is you each need a paper plate. Do you have a paper plate?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, this game is called Picture This. So you each get a paper plate and a Sharpie.
Paper plate and a Sharpie. How many people can play at the same
I am
time?
going to give you some instructions, but on a Christmas scene I want you to draw. You take the plate and you put it on top of your head.
I put it on top of my head.
Yes,
And what do you want me to draw on it?
you got to put it on your head first.
Oh.
Flat. There you go. Okay, and now you're going to draw.
Well, wait a
I
minute.
want you to
Is it
draw
this
a
side or
Christmas
this
tree.
side?
You gotta
This
draw
side?
a Christmas tree.
This side or this
Whatever
side?
side you can draw on.
You're gonna draw a Christmas tree, Freddie.
Draw a Christmas tree. And then I want you to put ornaments on your Christmas tree. And don't forget to put a star on top. And while you guys are drawing, I'm going to let your audience know that I have a free gift. I have some free games in a PDF download that they can get from my website, lifebacon.com. Freddie, did you put the star on your tree?
Oh, yeah.
You put ornaments on your tree
I
too?
want you
Yeah.
to put presents under the tree.
I'll
Oh,
put
now you gotta
presents
put presents under the tree.
And then the last thing you'll do is put a TV, not a fireplace. We've got a TV next to this tree, and it's playing the Brooklyn Cafe. You can make up any scene to try to get people to draw. So let's see what you guys came up with.
What you got?
I guess I should have done it in black.
Let me see. That's good.
Pretty good.
Mine's
Nice job.
mine's look like a crazy
You like my
person.
tree? I guess I got to switch to black so people can see it.
You see my star?
Oh, look, I got a star on top. See, I got a star.
I thought that was a tree.
And here's my tree. Here's my presents. Here's my TV. It says BCTV in it.
Nice.
How do you like that?
Look, my TV, my tree, my presents. I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh, that is hilarious. We should have you all
That's
play
an easy
along
one
with
to
us as
do.
well.
That's a
Oh,
really
she's
easy
so
game.
funny.
This looks like
So, another thing that's a lot of fun to do is game shows. And I host leadership development game shows as part of what I do for corporate training. But your audience can host their own do-it-yourself game shows right in their own homes this holiday. And so if you go to lifebacon.com or if you go to my social media, just find me, Life Bacon Megan. I'm on Instagram or Facebook, and you can click on my banner or the link in my bio. And there is a free PDF download that has 3 do-it-yourself game shows with a script, all the game questions,
Wow.
all the game pieces, everything you need to incorporate a live game show at your home this Christmas.
We should do this. Play it tomorrow on the set.
I think we should do it for the next
It's
3
fun.
days.
It's a lot of fun.
Lifebacon.com, right?
Lifebacon.com, there's a pop-up that'll come up. You just order the little download. It's free. Or you can get it off of my social media.
That's awesome.
Like, yeah. Okay, I got another game for you guys. Are you ready?
You guys want to play?
Her being in her house for Christmas
Did
must be.
You must be so much fun. Your husband and I must have so much fun with you all the time.
We laugh a lot.
You know what I love? And you have to tell the story because I was following you. When you were moving and going through pictures, the picture of you and your husband at an event, at a golf tournament.
Yes. There are so many crazy stories like that, Dawn, because our paths crossed many times before we ever even met. But we had no idea we played on the same team in the same golf tournament years before we ever even started dating.
That is unbelievable. Like they knew each other, but they never dated until they're looking through their pictures and they see both of them in the same picture that they never knew they were in this golf tournament together.
What does your husband do for a living?
See, we have a lot of funny things happen, so it's easy for us to laugh a lot.
What does he do for a living?
My husband?
Yeah.
He helps former college athletes transition to careers after their sport has finished. Yeah.
After sports. Oh, that's an interesting subject. That's interesting in itself. That is very
Yes,
interesting.
because that's a tough transition for a lot of
Yes.
athletes to, you know, they've made their career out of playing their sport and now they have to get a different job. So he is really good at what he does.
You guys are so funny. I know. She's on the road. Your house looks beautiful on the outside. I'm sure it's beautiful on the inside. It's a big house.
It is a big, I call it a fun house because it has so many crazy things. There's an elevator and I'll have to take you on a little tour.
You have to film this and take us on a tour
Yeah.
of the fun house. She has an elevator. I'm thinking I'm going to move to where is it?
Idaho.
Idaho.
Boise. You
Yeah.
can be a potato farmer.
No,
You
I
guys,
rent it
there's
out.
a hot tub and a bar and
A heart tub.
master bedroom.
And a master
There's
bedroom.
a heart tub in the master bedroom.
Does it have
It's
a
not
pole
a
too?
heart tub. It's a hot tub.
Hot tub with a pole.
I was going to say, and you can ring your bell for that too.
And there's a pole.
Yeah.
You have a pole in there
All
too.
right, okay.
Maybe a couple of disco lights. Watch out now.
This show just took a turn. Let's get back to the game.
All right, back to the games. All right, what's the next game? I need a pen and
Okay,
paper.
I want you to get you each need 5 pieces of paper.
People are writing in, by the way. They want your address.
This hat is so heavy. Look at how long it is. Look at this hat.
Oh my goodness.
The hell is that? Hey, Slick, I found your hat.
Look at that. Wow, that's incredible.
Okay, you each need 5 pieces of paper and your Sharpies. We're going to play match game. So I am going to read a statement, and it's going to have a blank. And you're going to fill in the blank. Write down the word on your sheet, and you're going to try to match what you think my answer is.
Your
Are
answer,
you ready?
okay.
Okay, here we go. Instead of a Christmas ham this year, let's have blank.
Instead of a Christmas ham, let's have.
This game is supposed to be fast,
No,
right?
let's have. Let me think.
He's thinking.
Just write the first thing that comes to your mind.
Oh no, not that.
Okay, you
got
ready
it.
for my answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, instead of a Christmas ham this year, let's have pizza.
No, I wrote turkey.
What'd you put?
What'd you write?
Turkey.
Alligator. Welcome
She's
to
like
Florida.
All right, next one. Dawn said to Freddie, you need to have your blank checked out.
This is
Dawn
easy.
said to Freddie, you need to have your blank checked out.
Can you imagine? Dawn said to Freddie, you need to have your blank checked out.
Okay, here's my answer. Dawn said to Freddie, you need to have your head checked out.
Your mind, yep.
Head. Head. Why is it that my
She knows us
deficiencies
so
are
well.
so easy? My deficiencies are so easy to see.
And we've never even met this
Okay,
woman.
Next one. Freddie said, thank goodness there's a blank right around the corner. Freddie said, thank goodness there's a blank right around the corner. Now, I don't know you all that well, Freddie, but I'm just going to give an answer. Here's what I would say. Freddie said, thank goodness there's a bar right around the corner.
Damn, I was gonna write that.
Vacuum.
I put
Bodega.
hospital.
Hospital.
Hospital. Yeah. Well, people have a tendency of fainting in here.
Bathroom. Bodega. Hospital.
Bodega.
Bathroom.
Bodega.
I thought you said vacuum. Okay.
I did say
can't see your
vacuum.
paper.
Because he knows.
Why would I say vacuum?
Because if you were with me.
A vacuum?
How many do we have in the back?
Again.
Hospital.
Okay, here we go. 2 more. Dawn has more blank than she used to. Dawn has more blank than she used to.
How do I spell that?
Okay, here's my answer. Dawn has more money than she
Wands.
used to.
Oh, she says money. I said wands.
Wands. I don't know how to spell it. I know, I forgot it.
I should have got that one.
I forgot the
That's
D.
true. More wands.
I got a hemorrhoid D.
She said more money. We both said more wands.
Okay,
Dawn has a
last
lot of
one,
wands.
last one. Dawn asked Freddie, why do you spend so much time blank? Why do you spend so much time blank?
Oh, man. I have to be politically correct,
No,
right?
I'm not.
Why do you spend so much time? I don't even know.
Okay. Dawn asked Freddie, why do you spend so much time
Don't be a wise guy.
in the bathroom?
On your
That's
phone.
my answer. What'd she
Yeah.
say?
On your phone.
Yelling.
Ah!
What? Dawn! I do that all
All day
day.
long, Megan. He screams my name around the studio.
Oh my gosh. I should have got
We
that
need
one.
an intercom. If you go see West Side Story, you'll understand why I'm always yelling, right? And the ladies will attest to this. In Spanish Harlem, you screamed out the window all the time, right? We used to do that all the time. She doesn't get it. This place is big. I go, what? If I go Dawn, she's never gonna hear me. Hey, Dawn! So yelling.
Megan, you are so much fun. Well, how do you do
These
this
games
with
are
corporations?
So easy. Anybody can implement these games. It's just a matter of taking the time to remember to do it, because there's a myth out there that working harder or even working smarter leads to higher production, higher payoffs, but that actually is what contributes, I'm talking in the corporate world now, what contributes to burnout and actually has a negative impact not only on our work, but also on our relationships and our health. And so I believe that the real way to get serious results is to get serious about fun. And that translates not only in your work, but at home. And so take the time to incorporate some fun, make the unfun things fun. When my husband and I were moving, it was not fun to pack all those boxes, but we made little competitions out of it, we made games out of it. You gotta make unfun things fun.
I gotta tell you, she has a point. She has a very good point, because you know, keeping people's attention when you're having meetings, if the meeting is bad news, forget about it. Unless they're on edge. If they're not on edge, ain't nobody gonna listen. If the meeting is good news, they have a tendency to lag a little longer. But when you start introducing games and different things in this way, this is the best. It's one of the things that we've done here for almost 7 years, is that she'll do the interview, and you know, I'm sort of looking for a house in Idaho and different things of that nature, and sort of combine the peanut butter with the chocolate. And that's what you do. And your delivery is tremendous. You make people feel at ease. You make people say, you know what, forget about what else we're doing, let's do this. And that's what I like about it.
Oh, do people hire you to put these events together and do corporate trainings this way?
Yes, so I can incorporate fun into any meeting, event. Right now I'm planning a grand opening for a hotel chain. I'm getting ready to do a team building event for another company that wants to just get their employees connecting and having some fun. Yeah, so I can help with, I have a whole vault of ideas and games and activities. And if you follow me on social media, I put out a lot of free content, free games and ideas as well. But there are 3 things that I can share with you right now that can help you just create a culture of fun in your workplace.
Okay.
So the first one is to lead with levity. And that just means start your day with something fun, something funny. There is so much content out there on the internet. There are funny memes, there's jokes, there's funny videos. Start your day with something funny. Because a lot of times what we do when we first get up in the morning is we look at our phones, we look at our emails, we're scrolling at social media, we're comparing ourselves to others, we're looking at all of the things, responding to the needs of others, looking at our lists, and we forget to just laugh and start our day off on the right foot. So that's number 1, just lead with levity. And really, you need to let go of the myth that having fun and laughing is unprofessional or a waste of time. Because really, when you laugh and have fun, it will open up parts of your brain that allow you to be more creative, more focused, and more productive. So, okay, second idea is adopt an attitude of latitude.
What is
And
that?
that means to lighten up.
I like that.
Just,
That is
yeah,
you.
it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to acknowledge, you know, when something's gone wrong, just drop the defensiveness, because that is just combative and unproductive.
That is fantastic.
That's absolutely
That's
true.
a great point.
Yes. And a lot of times we get so caught up in trying to be perfect or trying to do it right, or holding other people to that standard. And so if you just lighten up, it makes everybody a lot, you know, it just creates a more relaxed atmosphere. And then the third thing is to turn meetings into weetings.
She said weeding?
When you have a meeting and
Not
you're
about
just
me.
up there and you're talking and getting all your points out, and people are just bored and checked out. So make it fun, get people involved. Don't be so worried about wasting time with the fun aspect, because again, like I said before, when you incorporate fun, people actually pay more attention, they participate, they're creative, they're giving ideas. So take the time to make it fun for people. Throw in random trivia, throw in a joke. You can give prizes that don't cost anything. People can win a round of applause, they can win a pat on the back. I mean, it's just the act of winning that people appreciate. So
You know,
those
I
are
gotta
my
tell
ideas
you,
for you.
those are 3 great points. You know, streaming, what you're doing right now, was created for the imperfection. Streaming is not supposed to be perfect. NBC, CBS, and ABC, when they do those shows, those are pre-taped, and they come out perfect. The lighting is right, they have to redo a line, whatever. Streaming was never meant to be perfect. Streaming was meant for live games so that people can have interaction, have a little fun. It was never meant as a business platform. Yeah, Facebook makes billions on it. So does a few other people. But that news is so real, and I try to tell people, if the mic falls, pick it up. What's wrong? Laugh.
It's true.
Now, what I would like to do is I want to switch cards on Megan. I put together a game. We're going to put the ladies in there. Well, let's go to a quad, Slick, and put up, can you name the gadget? Ooh. So do you need a moment to set that up?
Want to go to commercial break and come back?
Megan, don't go anywhere. We're going to go to commercial. We'll come set this thing up. And let's see, because I know the ladies are going to be good at this game, and they'll understand why when I start bringing up that stuff.
All right. Stay with us.
I know,
Lifebacon.com.
sounds like a naughtiness, but no, check your calendar.
That guy said that to me today at the restaurant. Did you hear that?
No, he said, oh, yeah, naughty pictures. But you don't say nothing.
If
You
someone
stay
said to
rude.
you, is that, are you showing him naughty pictures? Some random weird guy. What would your reply be? That happened to me this morning, actually. I just
And I
remembered
said
that.
to him, absolutely. See ya. There weren't even pictures. There was stuff that somebody
It
else
was
sent.
something we're playing. All right, we're going to go to
Let's
commercial,
go to commercial break.
When we come back, more with fun with Life Bacon and Lelo's Cafe. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
His creativity through multimedia artistic expression. His compositions use acrylic paint to create 3D masterpieces. Stephen's fascination with brilliant colors and intriguing patterns with jewels and rhinestones entices the eye with color and dimension. For more information on the artwork of Stephen Zwirn, contact Stephen at 914-656-9060 or StevensWirn, ZWIRN.com.
We hope you're enjoying this episode of the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. Whether you enjoy watching in the mornings or afternoons, you can now watch with your favorite merchandise. Choose from the Brooklyn Cafe t-shirts, ranging from sizes small to 3XL. Colors available include black, dark heather, and navy. Feeling chilly? Just check out our latest hoodie with over 9 colors to choose from. Sip on some Brooklyn Cafe coffee with Dawn and Freddie in a matching mug as seen on set. Brooklyn hats and special seasonal items are always popping up and available upon request. To purchase, you can visit our online store at brooklyncafe.tv/shop. Happy shopping!
Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, let's bring Megan back.
All right, we're going to play this game?
And I got to ask Megan a question when you bring her back. Megan, is her last name Bacon?
No.
So why do you call her Bacon?
Ask Megan.
Why do we call you Bacon?
My company is Life Bacon. It's when you add bacon to something, you just made it better. So,
So you're the better bacon.
And
Bacon makes everything.
I'm so confused because we have another bacon that does some other things for us. And so the crew's thinking bacon? Bacon is not here. And that's, anyway, let's go to a quad and show the first element. Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep score. All right? So if you know the answer, just raise a finger. Do you know what that is?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
like everybody knows what it is. Let's start with the guess. Bacon, what is that?
It's a can opener.
That's right. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that a can opener?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes? All right, so everybody got a point. Damn, this is easier than I thought. Wow. What the hell was I thinking?
Next one.
What is that?
I can't see from
Can you see it?
Oh, I know. Oh.
You know what it is? Okay, hold on. Anybody else?
No,
Stop touching it.
Yes.
leave it alone.
I'm going to leave you for last because I know you know what it is. Dawn, you know what that is?
A razor blade handle?
Razor blade handle.
That's what I thought it was.
Always wanted to be a Bacon, what is that?
It looks like those teeth things.
Looks like for the bottom
A,
of your
a floss pip?
Final answer is what?
It's like said for edges.
Oh.
Hold on.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. You,
If I'm not mistaken, you can peel the oranges.
A zester?
I gotta check with the
You can
judges.
peel.
It is a watermelon peeler.
Okay,
Oh.
it's a peeler.
It's
A
a
peeler. So,
all right.
ding, ding, ding. So you got a point. At least I have a point.
Good
But
work.
that is a watermelon peeler. All right, so what do you got the answers in your hand?
The answers are going to be in my head now.
Okay, does anybody know what this is?
We are.
Well, you can read that. It ain't gonna make a difference.
An egg slicer.
Wait, are these all kitchen gadgets? Or
I don't know.
Any,
It could be a moisturizer. I
Rice
don't know.
cooker?
What?
Rice cooker?
It looks like.
it looks like a diffuser of some kind.
That's an Idaho ad.
No clue. Is it for eggs? Okay, I don't know.
Is it to dry your hair?
Is it
No.
a dryer?
No.
Is it
Wait.
like a speaker? You know, like one of those little.
My throat is killing me. Now, you know when you have crumbs on a table and you to pick up the crumbs?
Ah.
Oh.
This is an automatic crumb eater-upper.
I'm going to get one for your floor.
Yes, you should. It says
Freddie, I use a napkin.
no,
just
when
go.
you have crumbs, you can't use.
Megan,
well,
when
you
Freddie
can.
eats, we're going to get one for the floor on Freddie's feet.
Megan, Latinos, we use a wet napkin in
Oh
our
my God,
hand.
he took my answer.
We took the wet napkins in our
Right?
hand, right?
And scoop
And-
it up.
And we scoop it up, and then we go to the garbage. Some Latinos put it in the food, but that's a different animal.
No.
And you throw it away.
Is this your holiday wish list?
No, this is, I have a whole book of gadgets.
Them.
Anybody know what this is?
I can't see the whole thing.
Now, I'm
We're
going to tell
fixing it. We're fixing it.
I'm gonna tell you, if you can guess this one, you're winning a bag of coffee. Slick, do me a favor. Blow up the element single-handedly so they can see it.
Gotcha.
If you can get this,
We won't hear her then.
that's okay, we'll bring it back. We're gonna just go for 1 second. Oh, there you go, he even did it a better way. If you can get this, there is 2 free tickets to Hawaii Kai down in Fort Lauderdale for you. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It took me forever to figure out what
They're
this
like tongs, but
What was that?
It looks like, yeah, is
A
it
grabber?
some kind of picture holder
Slick.
or something?
Not a grabber.
so it's not a
But what
tong.
is it?
Okay. I don't know.
A grabber is the thing you go like this and you. I have one
Like
of
a
those
tongue.
Like a
no?
tongue.
But then
things.
it's got
It's
a
obviously
suction cup on
it's
it.
a tongue, but what is it used for?
Is that the way they're supposed to stay?
Yeah.
Stand?
Do not know.
Squeeze something?
Stumped.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Just to hold something.
This is from 1970.
I wasn't even
Oh,
born.
wow.
I mean, I was,
So-
but
Maybe one of the reasons you were born is because this was being used.
No.
Now you see how the mind travels.
I don't remember.
Nobody
that.
knows?
Is
Okay,
that to
Slick,
hold
bring
like
it down.
lettuce, cabbage? I don't know.
I don't remember that.
And
Freddie.
honey? I don't
All
know.
right, Slick, get rid of the overlay. Okay. Bacon, you know what that is?
From,
Okay.
not from the 70s?
A paper towel holder.
What?
Oh, my
I don't
goodness.
remember that.
Me neither.
Okay.
It's got to be from California or something because
Yeah,
I don't
I've
remember
never
this
seen
either.
it.
But apparently, this is now a seller's item.
Really?
Unbelievable. I don't know how I find this information.
I don't know where you find your
It
information.
must be
He
because,
might want one.
you know, you and I are the same wavelength.
I
Do you,
got him the hot
Megan, do you
dog
know what
socks.
this is?
I can't see it. No, hold it over here because what I'm seeing on the screen is me.
Hold on a second.
Oh, you,
Hold on.
you can move that box of you.
Hold on. Here,
Oh.
here, put this up by the camera. This is
Okay, I
brought
just
to you
moved
by
myself.
this product that's about to be shown. No, get in front of the camera. What are you doing? You crazy person. No, turn it up. Not like that, because she'll know.
Well, hot dog. Is that a dog toy?
That's exactly what it
It's
said.
for Casper. He's leaving all his money to his cat.
Yes, I am. To my big cat. This is in the new world order. We are hanging this over the door. All right, let's never do that again. Hanging this over the door like mistletoe. That light is moving. Okay, that's good. Mistletoe. These are actually socks.
Oh, how adorable.
This was given to me by the producer who's taking out the studio, walking around here. By
Nothing's fallen
Alana.
yet.
And these are socks because I asked for socks for 7 years and they gave me 7-year supplies of socks.
Now you're good for socks.
Now,
That
here's
is
the next
awesome.
item. This item, I remember using.
Really?
So if you can figure this one out. Now we left it for last for a lot of reasons. It looks like a toy. It looks like a whatever. It looks like a whoever and a whenever. Could you figure out what this is? And I gotta get that music. Do, 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 do,
Is
do,
that Jeopardy
do.
music?
Yes.
I have
It's
no
not a
idea what that is.
Look, I got Megan's attention. She is scratching her chin.
Oh,
Whenever they do that, they go, let me see.
Pen?
Not a jewel.
Is
A
it
little
like a little
flashlight?
flashlight?
That's close, but that's not what it is.
Magnifying
very
glass?
A what?
A magnifying
A
glass?
laser pointer.
Close, but no cigar. This is a lighter that uses laser light.
Oh, wow.
So you can light cigarettes, candles, and everything. I ordered them, man. You know me. I ordered them, but unbelievable.
Like a pointer. I was thinking like a laser pointer.
You could do that. It's just not gonna point.
Oh, just a light?
You gotta get your cane.
You
It's
can
gonna work
light
as effectively.
someone's cigarette from across the room?
Yes, you can, but it won't light. Megan was going,
She should be our correspondent from Idaho.
We should have the game gadget wars. So you do your games like a la my Christmas
That was
tree.
hilarious, the Christmas tree
See
thing.
my Christmas tree with all the presents and the TV? This looks like one of Jerry's kids that did this. And I will bring in my gadgets.
You gotta frame it.
This is going in the archives. That camera goes with me, by the way. in
And
the
you're
archives.
taking that with you?
And I'm gonna have this with me till
Our next ornament.
I'm gonna put a chain on.
Megan, this is so much fun. You are a blast. How are things in Idaho?
Oh, we are expecting a little bit of snow for Christmas, so that's kind of exciting. I've never lived in snow, so
Buckle
we
up.
don't
Wait
get a
till
lot
snow
here,
lives
but
in
just
you.
enough to make it nice.
You wait till snow lives in you, you be running to California.
He's nuts. nuts. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for joining us. The download PDF, lifebacon.com. We're going to download it and use it tomorrow.
Absolutely. I think we'll use it all the way through to the new year.
I think we should use it all week.
We should bring her back. We're going to bring you back and play some more games.
Anytime. I have so many games. Anytime, you guys. Great to see you both.
So great to see you.
Everyone else. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
I want to do the next segment with you from the elevator.
Okay.
Next floor up.
Ride the elevator. You're so much fun. Thank you so much.
Thanks, you guys.
Merry Christmas. Lifebacon.com. Get your downloadable PDF to download your games. She's so much fun, right?
I want to make an elevator.
Host your own game show. It's free. 3 classic game shows and bonus of 7 hilarious holiday games.
I want an elevator.
You want an elevator?
Yes, Slick go like this.
What's the ride at MGM with Tower of Terror?
Oh, Tower of Terror.
Isn't it like you go up an elevator and the whole thing just plummets?
done it?
No.
You don't have to. You don't have to do the ride. Just go to Manhattan, one of those buildings where the elevator's jacked up, and you go up and you go right.
Go to the
Manhattan, you don't have to
projects.
go to a game show.
Go to the projects. I grew up.
The projects.
And the projects.
I
I used to get
have
stuck
to
in that
go.
elevator all the time.
Oh my God.
And then one time,
Yeah, who needs a Disney
they
ride?
took me from one elevator, okay, and at that time we had to scream when the elevator got stuck, and the neighbors would call maintenance because there was no cell phones, none of that. And then I had to jump from one elevator to another with a ladder rope. And then they told me, don't look down. I looked down.
Serious?
Yes, that's why nowadays I don't
She
care if it's
doesn't
the
do
100th
elevators.
floor.
I'm
I
walking.
go up the stairs because I'm done.
Oh my God.
Where were these projects?
In 120th and Pleasant Avenue in the barrio.
And
next
ain't
to
nothing pleasant about
Nope.
it.
Ain't nothing pleasant. We're next to the, what is it, Hudson River?
FDR Drive.
I mean FDR Drive. I'm done. I grew up in the projects. I was done.
I've been there. I saw when I was selling insurance, I got called to do an appointment at East Tremont. At the end of East Tremont, there was this housing projects. And I go in there, it's 107 degrees, and I'm in a tie and a jacket. And I called my boss. I said, this is a waste of time. I was selling insurance at the time. But I had to go. So I go in this elevator, no lights. 700 people jam into this elevator. It smells like urine.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
I thought I was in the subway.
I would die.
Yep.
I go in there, hold my breath, because this stink. And I took a corner, because everybody in the middle was getting mugged. And, and the elevator stops.
Stops. Yep.
Now, you can't see a hand in front of you. You can only smell, because I
can
wasn't
smell.
breathing. So I had to exhale and inhale. And everybody, I'll never forget how people were banging on that door and screaming. And we had to wait 22 minutes. I timed it till the fire department came. Now, remember the red fire boxes?
Yes.
And they had the
Yes.
hook?
Yes.
You know, that was the hook to free the elevators to open the
Yeah.
doors.
I remember they would hook it and
And
pull
we
it.
used to steal the hooks
Oh,
to ride the
yeah.
elevators. You ever rode the elevators?
Yes,
when you were a
with the
kid?
hook.
You rode
Yes.
that. So there were no hooks. So the fire department had to get a special key made because we stole all the hooks.
Oh my gosh.
And we used to give them out to the different gangs. I'm telling you, this is the way life
I
was.
cannot even imagine.
I remember, but I
This is
remember in
real
New
life.
York, like I remember getting into an elevator with my grandfather, and I told him, "Oh, somebody dropped their water." He's like, "That's not
That's not
water.
water.
Stand this way.
That's the
That's not
bathroom."
water."
Oh my gosh.
And it
You
was
had
urine.
to urinate before the elevator got to the lobby because it was like, I don't know, 26 floors or whatever it was.
When I got married, we lived in the 10th floor. I cleaned the elevator because it always smells like urine and people urinate in it. So I say, let me stop the elevator. I put a chair on it. Like then the elevator won't go up and down and nobody ride on it. I cleaned the elevator with Clorox the day of my wedding. Half an hour later, the elevator got messed up. Somebody had a flood in the building. I had to walk down 10 flights with my wedding dress and the shoes. By the time I got downstairs, the point of my shoes were already yellow because
That sounds like an
'cause it was
adventure.
it's the water and the shoes were made out of material. 10 flights down. It was a horror. My mother was screaming. Everybody was screaming. I just went down the stairs, picked up my dress, and went
Same
all
project?
in the same project.
Maybe you had to move.
My mother lived there 35 years until she moved here to New
Lord,
York,
Lord,
to
Lord.
Florida. Yep, those were the good old days. Now, don't ask me to get in an elevator.
Wow.
I wouldn't.
Because I get phobic.
Don't ask me to go to the projects.
Mm-hmm.
I got married when I got married to Michelle. I was watching the Met game and I was late, and she was at the church, and the game was going into extra innings, and it was fantastic. And I had my luggage because I was going to Greece, so I had to take a lot of luggage.
Did you live in the
best mat.
projects?
No, we lived in the Heights where Mimi lives now, and I'm in this thing. We're on the 4th floor, and the damn thing had too many people in the freaking elevator, and we get stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And they're calling and saying, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in the elevator. I'm on my way." And we couldn't get out. And we start banging on this bad boy. They called the fire department. And the fire department, and they opened the door, but I saw the fire department like this. I says, "I don't fit through there." They wanted me to crawl out of an elevator in the tux. I had a white tux on. I said, "I ain't doing that. You're going to have to get this bad boy up." An hour and 20 minutes late.
For your wedding?
My ex was like, I said, it wasn't me, it was the Mets.
Wow.
True story. But this used to happen all the time.
All the time.
And the projects,
And the
I'm telling
projects.
you, they used to have public bathrooms.
Did you live in the projects too?
Oh, no. Oh, no. I would have boycotted my parents if we lived in a project. You got to be rough.
We moved there, not because we wanted to, because the building where we lived in, they were tearing it down. So all the people that lived there, they decided to put them in projects. So we had no choice. We lived there. I lived there until I got married. I was there until, I think my sister was in kindergarten. And my mother, I tell you, she lived there for 35 years. She's been here in Florida now 16 years. 35 years she lived in that project. And we had 2 elevators. And there were many times that I had to go up the 10 flights with Ashley when she was a little baby, with the walker, with all the food. I used to cry just to think that I had to go 10 flights up with this child. And when you had to go food shopping, many times the 2 elevators were messed up. We had to wait an hour, 2 hours downstairs, and it was freezing, it was cold, it was wintertime.
You could hear all your neighbors.
And all the neighbors and everybody downstairs in the lobby waiting for the elevator. And as soon as the elevator got fixed, everybody looked like those roaches in New York City. Everybody wanted to get in at the same time.
Yeah, there's no
And
living
it was,
like
that's right now, I can't do this anymore. I'm done.
I
don't blame you.
I wouldn't visit. I am highly contagious about the projects.
Yep.
We used to live in Popham Avenue. It's funny, I sent on a picture of where I used to live in the Bronx. And underneath the caption says 273 grams of cocaine, or pounds of cocaine. So that's how that building made the news. Thanks a lot. But I showed her, I said, that's my apartment right there on the 2nd floor. So we used to go to the projects to play hockey and football and all the sports, softball, everything. We brought more car windows in the projects than everybody else. And they used to have rumbles in the projects. So the Ghetto Brothers used to say, you can't play hockey today, we're using it. It's our office today. So we had to wait. And so we're all there with our gloves. I mean, we weren't hockey players. We had baseball mitt and catcher's mask and a bat as a hockey
I feel
stick.
like you were like a real life Fat Albert.
Oh, worse. It was like the kids spanking and stuff.
Remember Fat Albert?
I love Fat Albert. I used to watch that all the time.
But we had to wait until they finish. Oh, look who's in the house. Come here, I got some news for you. Until they said it was clear for us to go into the projects. But I gotta tell you, if it don't break you, it makes you stronger.
Coffee news in the house,
does.
right? Hot off the presses.
Tell them the news.
I got a phone call today, Joey, for they saw my ad in Coffee News.
Who saw your ad?
Somebody called me, they saw my ad in Coffee News, and they've got a foundation to bring awareness to drunk driving.
Okay, drunk driving. Okay, I have another one that ties up to that one. But okay, is that one called America something?
I don't know, I gotta call him
You had to
back.
call him back. We just got the call.
Oh, so yeah, most likely it's him. I think it's Steve Chase.
I think that was the name.
Yeah, see, Steve Chase. Yes. Okay.
I gotta tell you, this guy has
No, that's
this
good.
is right out
That
hot
was
off the
great.
Did
Yeah.
you bring me the stand?
Oh yeah, it's in the car.
Okay, make sure
yeah.
you don't leave with it.
Yeah.
And
Because now we're gonna have a newspaper stand inside the
No,
studios.
but it's,
In the bodega. Hashtag bodega.
I'm gonna put a can, 25 cents outside the front. What are you
And a
talking
cup
about?
of coffee, get a newspaper and a cup of coffee.
If you pay it and you give me that you paid it, I'll give you a cup of coffee. What's wrong? That's the
Nothing.
way we did things.
Oh my
Right?
God, yes.
And it's funny, our intercom system, like I said before, was screaming out the window, hey, Pachita, bring up the bacalao, whatever. Now I gotta tell you, this is right hot off the presses. I need you to go to the bagel store. What's the name of the?
Second Street Bagels in Delhi.
No, the one on
Yamato,
Yamato.
Palm Beach Bagel.
Palm Beach Bagel. And you need to take these with you.
Okay.
I saw her on the idea that when you're having breakfast, you can sit there and read your paper. Now, they have the Daily News and they have the Post, and I think
Post.
Newsday was the other one in the city, right?
New York Times.
And but it costs you $17 to get it, so I don't feel like paying $17 for that. Just doesn't make any sense. So here you get celebrity stuff, you get trivia, which I'm gonna play tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the trivia thing. And it's all part of the coffee news. And I want to talk to you about maybe doing something with Gov and everything else, because people do read this.
And Lelo's Cafe.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
it's a lot of fun.
Lunchtime at the cafe. This is Joey, Lil, and Ashley.
Nice to meet you
Hello,
all.
Joey.
Hi.
Lelo's Cafe to get the word out on what you do.
I'm gonna feed you some. Now he's from the Bronx too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was born and raised in the Bronx.
Okay, I'm from the Bronx too, and from Manhattan, Spanish Harlem.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the West Side Story all wrapped up into one.
Ah, okay, okay. So we have a good
Well, with,
segment of
Latinos are
population.
gonna invade Boca.
You guys are giving me culture shock.
But this is the way we
Her
are.
story of the projects is like, wow.
Oh, there's a
I
lot
can't
of
even
stuff.
imagine living like, I can't even.
A lot of stories in the
Reality.
project.
We need a Spanish. We need a Puerto Rican restaurant in Boca. I haven't found one yet. I don't know where. If I've been.
I got one right in front of you.
Yes.
We don't have a restaurant. but
Yes, we
we'll
do.
make
Yes,
it.
we do. Yeah,
do
yeah.
now.
We
Oh,
just
okay.
Oh yeah. We have one. Yeah, here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I mean.
I got mesitas.
Yeah.
You get dinner in the show. I give you mesita. You bring your wine.
That sounds good. Oh, I seen the music. I was on the World Wide Web, just browsing these days, and I seen you had a nice little group with some music.
We had the Temptation guy here.
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
You remember the
A lot of people.
I
Temptation?
love the Temptations.
And then they played in the Hipocampo. They played in
Oh.
all these clubs that my brother and sister used to go to. I was too young, but it was like going back in time with these guys.
Yeah, that's-
Wow.
yeah, I remember because my pops used to, listen to them, so I would follow him, make sure everything's okay. So yeah, I grew up with that music.
I
It's
love it.
it's a whole cultura. And I gotta tell you, one of the things I did read about West Side Story is that Spielberg took the negative image of Latinos and he made us a culture. That's why they danced in the street. He took them off the rooftops. He took away all that negative thinking. I gotta say, the guy is brilliant, and we are cultura. We have
Yeah.
a culture. We have. That's why he didn't put the subtitles, because he wanted Latinos to say, they are a language too. And people are saying, but there's no subtitles. Just replay it, and I'll tell you what it says. But I gotta tell you, the movie is fantastic. Go see it. Go see it. Go see it. And we are not being endorsed to do anything with that, by the way. But it's a great movie, and if you're Latino, you should definitely go see it. It's a lot of fun. And then we have our new restaurant opening over here. We just got to figure out
Where?
where we're going to put it. I got to get an old van.
Okay.
You know what we need?
Uh-huh.
A school bus.
School bus.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. That'd be great.
A school bus, right?
School
Yeah.
buses are fun when you convert
Yeah.
them.
Lelo's Cafe.
And also A1 has the bus that I told you, the
Party
guy,
bus?
a party bus. He runs me down in front of Tomaso's. He says, I saw the cafe show. You got to call me. I never called him. I got to call him.
You gotta call him.
We put it on a party bus. I don't know how you're going to serve when the thing is moving, but I guess we got to figure that out. Comida
Thank you so much
en la
for
comida.
joining us.
Food on wheels. Latino food on wheels.
Lelo's Cafe, more to come. What's the best way for people to reach you?
Phone. You can call
Which
me.
is the phone number is?
954-806-9551.
Food is delicious. They will cater your events. They will do small parties, big corporate events, whatever you need. Give them a call. Baking and dessert. Oh, we didn't even get into the coquito yet.
Not yet, but the day is young.
The day is young. And homemade coquito. Joey, where can people get a hold of you to advertise with the coffee news?
My cell number, 954-461-5984. And the office is 954-951-7870.
And if you want to be a business or restaurant that has the coffee news, give them a call and he will bring some copies over for you. They are free papers.
And anybody that advertises you, Joey, we will put you on the air. We are actually going to reach out to Devo, King Devo.
Yep.
King Devo, because he talked about dressing us up for the last show of the year.
Okay.
In masquerade, and everybody here is welcome to come.
Absolutely.
He says he has the gear to do it, so we're going to call him right
Terrific.
after the show. Join this thing. I tell you, it's the fastest way of getting yourself exposed, and we will put you on the show if you do it.
All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Christmas Eve is tomorrow, so join us for some holiday fun, some more games. We're going to download those games, lifebacon.com, to download your free holiday game guide. Have a great afternoon, and we will see you tomorrow.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save her. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that glaze across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we